What's up, guys? Tevin here, back again with another episode of wow, I completely messed that up. With another episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania. So, this has been a long time since we actually came back to this series. We left off at, episode, 11? And then it's been, 3 or 4 months, between this one coming out. Just a lot's been happening, and then I just kept on losing the will to actually, do the voiceovers for these episodes, so... Again, I'm sorry about that. That's been an ongoing trend with this. This is what happens when I do post commentary on videos that I record footage for first and then want to voice over later. So obviously that's not the style of video I want to make anymore, apparently. So I'm gonna hurry up and get this one done for you guys. I know since then we've been finishing other games Nefarious, We finished Spider-Man a while ago. And Star Fox, that was the other game that we were playing. But yeah, there's just 3 games on my list. 3 games on my list right now that I want to hurry up and knock out. This is one of them, so I want to hurry up, get this one out for you guys, do the bonus video for you guys, and then just finally put this series to rest for now, so we can go on and move on to newer projects that we have going on. So, now that all of that is done, we are in the final level of the game, Titanic Monarch, with the main character, Sonic again, just so I can show you guys both endings. One that you get with everyone if you have, or if you don't. Okay, so, sorry. Let me reiterate this. So, the bad ending. Well, not really a bad ending, more like the non-canon ending is what you get with all 5 characters if you don't have the Chaos Emeralds. If you have the Chaos Emeralds with all 4 characters that's not Sonic, you'll still get this ending. So if you have all the Chaos Emeralds as Sonic, then you'll get a different ones. So that's why I'm playing as Sonic, to show you both endings that you get regardless of who they are or if you have the Emeralds in it. So that's what this is going to be. But anyway, Titanic Monarch, I don't want to say it's a difficult stage, but it's a very time-consuming stage if you don't know what to do and just constantly having to deal with puzzles like I'm doing right now and failing with this, the gimmicks in it to progress further. Once you get the hang of them and know what you're doing, it can go by relatively quickly, but it will still take you a decent amount of time. So yeah. This stage has a bunch of old recurring batniks that you've seen in a lot of past Sonic levels, as we've been seeing before. I can't remember what these ones in particular are called, but they're really annoying because they spit out balls that always go to attack you, and once you think you're about to get them before they let out a ball, you just get hit because the ball's out just a second before you hit them. And then another obstacle is these electrical coils, avoiding the lightning at all costs, otherwise you're gonna get shocked. And that's not fun. No, not at all. So hopefully once I get up here, okay, cool. This stage was actually what was the word I want to say for it? It's definitely not my favorite, but out of final levels, this is a pretty decent one that I actually enjoyed playing through. You know, several times after I finished dying and everything. Because it really tests all the skills that you've been building up throughout this whole entire journey, as well as learning to control your speed, when to speed up, when to slow down, and just how to better operate. How to better maneuver your way through the levels. That's what I meant to say, not operate. That, and it's aboard a new ship not a new ship, but this all takes place aboard Eggman's new battle armada that we saw a little glimpse of as the Nicholas Tails we were in the last episode that we saw in the distance. Yeah, we're on top of that thing. Yeah, right there. It's like a giant Death Egg robot. I think it was something like that, probably. I think the most things that I was dreading about this one, since it's a 30-minute episode of things to actually talk about without rambling. But so far it's not going that bad. Though I am trying to get over this cough I have right now, so if I cough every now and again, I'll try to keep it to a minimum so I don't die on camera for you guys. That's also been another thing. I've been sick a little bit. But for the most part, it's all gone. I just have like a cough now. And it comes and goes. And you're able to get through that little corner on the left that I'm sorry, not the left, on the right that I was trying to go through. You just need to like aim your jump perfectly, and it's just not worth it. So yeah. Luckily, I like these egg robos, like Ubers that you have around the stage, just push you around everywhere. You can get to certain sections. This part, though. Oh no, this is the part. This one's actually pretty fun. It's a part that we have coming up ahead that has like multiple bounce points, as well as those floating. Actually, I think it's like right here. Now that I say it. Yeah, I think this is it. Yep, it is. I hate this part so much. Because you're just constantly trying to maneuver yourself perfectly as well as position yourself to actually hit them on time to bounce to the next door to gravitate yourself upward. Otherwise, something like that happens. And if you mess up, you just go straight all the way back to the bottom, and that's irritating. Cool, we made it. However, like this, we're getting close to the end now. Because the sad part is I don't have that many rings, and we're now at the first boss for Act 1. And if you have a lot of rings, like it's really easy to choose this. Otherwise, all you want to do is just hit the center eye console in the middle once the balls are like out the way. But every time you hit it, one of the balls will explode, sending out spikes in all directions. As long as you like keep one ring on you, you can honestly tank the hits, and it really doesn't matter. Because that's the mentality I have like a lot of these bosses that I don't care to memorize and to like do perfectly without getting hit. But it's not over then, because once you attack it and get rid of all the balls, it goes into its second phase of where it just floats around the level while the elevator is slowly going down. And depending on where the arrows are pointing, up or down, that's where it is going to land. And you'll have a limited chance to actually attack it. And the reason why some of these times I'm missing is because when it does do that, the gravity is actually affecting you too to make you drop lower or jump higher, and you can just like narrowly miss it. So you kind of have to like wait till like the elevator's about to start going again to actually jump, so it comes down just enough for you to hit it. Because otherwise, I won't have enough like reach to actually hit it in time, you know. But thankfully, he's done with. So that's the end of Act 1. Thankfully. It wasn't so bad, like a 7-minute stage. But now it's time to go on to Act Numero Dos. Alright, so now we're in Act 2. This is the one that's really... it's what I said earlier, time heavy. Because once you get to a certain point, in order to progress any further, we need to go through 4 separate gates and unlock the puzzle in each of them to unlock the way to the final boss. And I just can't tell you how much enough I hate those robots. Frankly, it's fine if you get away from them, but if you don't, then you're screwed. So here we go. So this is the gate things I was talking about. There's 4 corners. In each corner, you have to go through a little puzzle maze and everything to get through it to unlock that specific one's gate. And as you saw in the background, there's a little mural for all 5 of the hardball heavies. Basically, each of the paths representing an aspect of them. And what you want to do is to actually get to the correct gates that they're in charge of, I want to say, because those little purple vertexes that you see everywhere, you go through them, they'll just drop you back to the very beginning of the stage, like that. Oh, that was a perfect example. I think I was trying to avoid this at all costs, so I don't get hit. Because I wanted to get rings, so I didn't die from that, or at least, like, get a chance to actually kill it in time. There we go. So now that he's finally dead, just want to use these mechanical arms things to actually platform the correct parts, as well as going fast enough so you can get hit. Position yourself just right, go over the top. avoid going through the center part, because that's just going to put you right back in the beginning. And I recognized I was going the wrong way at first, but luckily I was able to platform enough to get up there to the right section. We're getting very close to the end of this gate. Down there was like, I think it was invincibility. I don't think it was worth it, so I didn't go for it. Right, so far so good. Haven't died yet, thankfully, so that's always a plus. So I got better height on that one, so I didn't bring it. I think we actually found the gate for this one unlocked it. Oh, nope, that was just to go to the next one. My bad. At least we got a shield. Okay, it was that one. Alright, so yeah, once you beat that stage, it locks off the gate to that pathway, and then you just gotta go on and do the rest of the three of them. You also see different murals in the background too when you see those all different with their stages. Because as you can see in the background right now, we see the 7 Chaos Emeralds in this one. Which is more or less, you know, like the biggest hint that you can ever get in like these games. Like, you know, the Chaos Emeralds, they're like the important plot devices for these series, especially like when it comes to the final levels in all Sonic games. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but at the very bottom, or I think it's roughly at the top of here, you can see too, if like I get to like just the perfect angle, you see like another gem in the center. Oh, this is where a special ring is, in case you guys still didn't have 7 by then. Okay, yeah, so down in the bottom left, you kind of see another gem. That's the Phantom Ruby. He just has a mural of like all the Chaos Emeralds and the Phantom Ruby for some reason. Well, it's not really for some reason. You can obviously tell they're important to his plan, so that's probably why he would have a mural of all of them in here. Because for some reason, if Sonic doesn't collect all the Chaos Emeralds, then at the very end, Eggman has all of them. So stop and kill him first, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. Or that stressful situation of hearing that timer slowly beep down to when I'm gonna die. Other than that, like the background pixel art they have for this is just like outstanding. Especially all the little details, everything moving in the background, little turbines, bits and pieces of the ship coming together, the murals that you see everywhere. Yeah, it just draws everything together and makes like a perfect atmosphere for this level, of it being like, you know, your final test, the big encounter, building up to when you fight Eggman. And then the purple and how these things. Oh yeah, because they're also a part of the boss fight too. I almost forgot about that. It's been that long. Oh, the best part about this part, we have to get revenge on all these little pig batniks. Since you spawn behind them, they can't destroy you, or they can't hit you with their balls. Not think about the wording on that one when I said it, but I'm gonna go with it. Oh, I remember I died a lot trying to do this part. You just want to take it nice and easy. As soon as they're flat, just move forward. And then you're good. Otherwise, you'll get crushed if you're just a pixel too close to the other one as it's coming down, and it'll crush you. But thankfully, we got 100. And got another life. But I don't have the Chaos Emeralds in like this part of the video, so I won't have to worry about going supersonic. Oh, that's another thing that I mentioned too. Well, I kind of mentioned it, but even if you have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you still go into the first boss fight like normal. However, like if you have rings and like you activate it, you can like cheese it with the super form and make it so much easier. And then if you're Sonic, you'll just go into the final boss fight too, with Eggman being in his final form and everything. But all you just gotta do is bounce all the way here, get into our little egg robo uber. And then we're getting pretty close to the end of this gate. Yep, so that's 3 down, only 1 more to go. I think, like, normally when I do this, I think I always go in a set order. Just because, like, I feel more comfortable doing certain ones over the other. Because at this point, like, I memorized it since I had to play this game 5 times to get everything, to show off everything, to do all the different characters, showing off the levels, getting the chaos levels. I played this game a lot, so that's probably why I took my time, like, getting back to these videos, because I was completely, like, burnt out of Sonic Mania after recording this series for you guys. Oh, it's not even done. I still have to come back to this later on to show you Encore mode, and we're going to do some bonus videos too, but I'm not doing Encore mode until I do Sonic Forces, which will be eventually, but it's going to be much further down the line. I think this one was like the shortest one. So yeah, now all 4 gates are closed, the big portal opens up in the center, leading us to the final encounter. So without further ado, let's head towards it. Alright guys, so this is it. We have 161 games, oh my god. So here goes the final boss fight if you don't have all the Chaos Emeralds with Dr. Eggman in his little Dr. Octopus thing. So, very beginning of the battle, he lights up with a shield that protects him. What you want to do is just wait for him to attack. He'll bounce around the stage, and then he'll electrify his little tentacles. Once that's done, immediately spin dash straight to him so you can get him in time, in case like he's too far away and you can't just jump into him. Eventually he'll start shooting out these missiles that'll follow you, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Just dodge those areas where the numbers are lit up and you'll get to it. Eventually the fight will progress into where he'll send out both these shadowy hands with the Phantom Movie to grab you. Once they grab you, they'll take you to a section that has you face off against one of the hard-boiled heavies. It will be only for the heavies though. It will never show you like a section with Heavy King. And all that have their like different boss motifs to deal with. For the heavy gunner that we just saw, I'm sorry I'm not explaining this faster for you guys, but with that one, when he's shooting down all the missiles, if you hit the blue ones, you can send it back at him, and then like it'll just temporarily stun him, so you can stop attacking you guys. And once you do enough damage, it'll start to destroy one of the tentacles, which makes it a lot easier for you to maneuver around. I believe the heavies are separated between the hands, 2 for the left, 1, 2 for the right. So this time we're against the heavy Shinobu. For this one, which I didn't show off well enough, basically when he comes around, instead of jumping like that, you honestly want to use the spring to like hop over him, and he's able to get damage when he launches his spikes out. But these levels honestly just show up to like kind of like space out the fight between you and Eggman in case you need some rings, because if you go into those sections with the hardboiled heavies, they can give you rings. In case you run out, you just want to space it out so you don't like lose the whole amount that you have at the very beginning. Other than that, Eggman can't really crush you in this, so you don't have to worry about that. He'll just push you off to the side. And with my spin dash method, it's good for 1 hit, not that many, unless like you're actually dying. Unless you're actually like really close to him. This one's the heavy magician. I hate this one the most, but basically you want to stand in like the position where she's in, or the cup that she's in, so you don't get hit by the lasers. I can never really guess what it is at the right time, so I always get hit by that one. Let's see, the Heavy Rider one. Actually, I think I show off all 4 of them, so we can just wait till we get to the Heavy Rider. So we saw Gunner, Shinobu, Magician. Alright, Rider's literally just the last one we show. So hopefully, I'll get that one. It should be in the right hand. Yep, here goes the Heavy Rider. So what you want to do, you're just going to be racing against her the whole time. You don't want to go too fast, otherwise you'll hit obstacles. But you want to avoid them as they pop up, collect some rings. Yep, avoid spikes. Hit the button that stops her, and then just go on straight up to the top. That one's really just nothing spectacular. It's just avoiding spikes and getting some rings. And then we just rinse and repeat until I missed him on that one. Thankfully, there's enough room for the tentacles right there to get to him all the time. Okay, I don't know why I paused there, but I guess I had to do something. Thankfully, it wasn't long. You don't know. I think I remember what it is. I had a really bad itch that I needed to scratch. I was like, alright, I can't do this anymore. I need to stop. So yeah, don't do what I did in that one and attack the parachute. You want to attack the bottom of them so they actually go back to him. At this point, I could have stopped doing the spin dash method since both the top ones were gone and didn't electrify the top. I could have just literally like jumped over there and used momentum to like bounce back in place. Yeah, like here, I could have literally wasted 2 hits. I could have just jumped on top of him. But I don't know what I was thinking during this part. More or less, I think this was like my first time playing it because Sonic playthrough was like the first one that I did. I think at this part is when I got wise. I was stupid in trying to go up to it, but I think I got wise. But if you go to the center, you'll have a better chance of like dodging him. To go to like the opposite area where he is, so you don't get attacked. There we go, yeah. So I'm starting to learn a little bit, just not completely. But Eggman's starting to wear down. He only has 2 tentacles left. I was in the perfect spot right over there. I don't know why I moved. Oh my god. I made this fight last a lot longer than it should have. Which at first wasn't on purpose. Well, it was on purpose. I can show you like all the hardball stuff, but now it's just getting repetitive. But at least we're down to like this last one. Which heavy do we face in this one? Oh, just this one. Okay, I kind of get my thinking of that one. I guess like what I was trying to go for. If you stay in the middle, you're less likely to get hit, since you'll be closer enough to react to go to the right pod before she launches her missiles or laser missiles. Oh, and there we go. That's the last hit. And with that, Eggman's defeated, cracks in half, and then we just leave the Phantom Ruby behind because the station's starting to explode, so we need to get out of here as fast as we can. Thankfully, Knuckles is here to give us a ride out the building. So we take off, and that's it. That's how the series ends for everyone else if you don't have the Chaos Emeralds, and you get the whole try again screen with Eggman taunting you. But we're not like that. We have all the Chaos Emeralds. So if we do this one more time, beat him with all 7 Chaos Emeralds, this scene happens. Alright guys, so here is the final boss, the true final boss of Sonic Mania. At the very end, once you have all the Chaos Emeralds and it transports you with the Phantom Ruby, you have to fight against both the Heavy King and Eggman, both fighting for control of the Phantom Ruby. While you're in this level, basically what you want to do is just attack both of them once they're in a spot of vulnerability. With the hardball Heavy, you want to hit him once his little floating spheres is no longer above him. Eggman's a lot easier to hit because his things really just push you back and doesn't like take away your ring count. But the Heavy King's little orbs things, when they're electrified like that and going green, they can drain your ring count, so you want to avoid that. I think it's like 6 hits for each one, and the whole time they're constantly coming in and out because the Phantom Ruby is switching them both in place. And for some, like, we're inside some distorted area now because everything's all purple, the ground is all shooken, the time is constantly fluctuating. So we're just in a whole other, like, separate, like, little pocket dimension thing going on right now. But for the most part, like, once you get the hang of, like, how this fight is supposed to operate and when to actually go to attack the Heavy King and to avoid his little fantasized electric spheres to like stop your ring count from going down, this can be an easy boss fight. You just gotta know when to attack, and if you get like stuck in just the like right corner, you'll just absolutely like destroy all those spheres and then just get a good hit on them. Otherwise, while you're doing this level, rings will float around every now and again, but I feel like it's not that much to actually make a huge difference, because it'll just be enough to buy you like a second or two. If you're constantly getting hit, then it's just not going to matter. You'll always have like 1 or 2 rings and eventually you will die. There's also a boost function in this if you hit the, I was about to say the action button. I believe it's the A or B button. If you hit one of those 2 buttons, you can just boost, but that will take away like 10 rings from your boost. But other than that, that is the end of both the Heavy King and Eggman. So with that, you destroy him, knock out the Phantom Ruby, and the Chaos Emeralds get separated, and then Sonic, as well as the Ruby, gets sucked into a whole different dimension. And with that, that's going to bring us to our canon ending. Alright, so yes! So now we're finally done with this series. At least for now, with the bonus episodes still having to take place. Alright, so thoughts on this project. This one took way too long for me to actually put out for you guys, and for that I'm truly sorry. I hope most of you guys stuck around with this series in particular. Otherwise, I've been keeping you busy with other stuff. But just a lot of things have been showing up every now and again that really kept me from wanting to record this one, do my voiceovers for and everything. Other than that, this game, absolutely amazing. If you guys grew up with classic Sonic games like Sonic 1 through 2, or Sonic 1 through 3, and Sonic and Knuckles, this game harbors a lot from those series, so it's a good game for both beginners and veterans of the series, especially now with the whole recent state of affairs of the Sonic games, like not being that amazing or stellar. I don't know, I'm biased because I'm a huge Sonic fan, so every Sonic game I play is like, oh, this is amazing, I love this, except for 06. I always find the good and bad in all of them, but a lot of times I see the good more than the bad. This game is literally like all good and like so little bads. The controls with this was very simple. It went back to basics. It wasn't like over the top or like gimmicky as hell. It brings back old mechanics, old things that we remember from the classic games, as well as new ones that you see in later on in the series. But overall, what can I say? It's just a great game. I highly recommend it for everyone. The game was only like $20. If you get Plus, it's like $25. Plus, you actually can get a physical copy of it now. I got the collector's edition for this. I got the little statue and everything because I enjoy Sonic that much. But other than that, thank you guys for watching the series, sticking with me throughout the whole thing. Stay tuned. I will get the bonus episodes out as fast as I can. There's just other things I need to finish off right now, so hopefully that won't take as long as it took for me to get this part out for you guys. So I will catch you guys in either my next series, some of the other series I'm doing right now, or when we start putting out the bonus episodes for this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania Plus with the bonus videos. So take care, guys.